Hi sisters! James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm joined with a very special guest today, one of my best friends in the entire world, Amanda Ensing! Woo!
So excited to be here.
Amanda and I have been friends for a very long time and we've been trying to film for a very long time, and today we are finally sitting down and doing so. Thank God. If you guys don't know who Amanda is, she is an amazing beauty guru on YouTube, but she's also one of my closest friends. We have been friends for a very long time, and like I said, we've been trying to film, has never worked out until today, so we're finally coming to you with this video. She has done with me through so much, she's given me so much advice and helping me through a whole lot of boy stuff. She's helping me with a whole lot of boy stuff as well, which we talk about later on in the video, so definitely stay tuned for a lot of really deep and fun conversations with stuff that we've encountered and like stuff that we've learned from our experiences dating in the beauty world and all that type of stuff.
I have a confession.
What?
This is only the second time anyone's ever done my makeup.
What?
Yes!
You tell me this now? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so exciting. So I put together this look on Amanda's face today.
And he killed it.
We came up with this cut crease, chartreuse liner type situation. We really wanted to do something out of Amanda's comfort zone. She does tend to wear a lot of very beautiful and like glam natural style makeup, but I really wanted to like push her and do something that she would never normally do. Both Amanda and I have very straight brow shapes, and she said that cut creases are not something that she ever does. So of course that's what I put on her face today. That's classic.
I want to wear
James
this
Charles.
every day now. Like, love
I know,
it.
it looks so bomb. If you guys want to see how we created this super fun and easy look and hear all about our lives and all the secrets and all the tea and all the goss, make sure you're ready again for this. Keep on watching. First, we're going to start off priming Amanda's face using the Benefit Professional Primer.
Mainly, I use the Hourglass Mineral Veil, NYX Angel Veil. The Professional's great.
It's my favorite. Amanda has like the most perfect skin in the history of the universe.
No way.
Yes, sister. Oh, so nice. Foundation today we're going to be using, of course, my holy grail, and apparently this is Amanda's too because she brought it. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick in the shade Y245. I was hoping it would be Y315. That's my shade.
Which one is that? I go by the number. Mine's 120. I don't know if the white.
I have no idea what number mine is.
This foundation is the best. I have like every color.
So good. So Miss Amanda, you have a new man in your life.
I do. So I started dating someone about 7 months ago. Actually, we did our first
Wait,
video.
it's been 7 months?
I was in a relationship for such a long time that you get so guarded. It's so hard to let someone back into your life, and your social media, your followers, like people who watch your videos, they're your family. So I don't just show them anybody.
Right.
So, and I wanted like time to be by myself and work on myself, and then we met just randomly like at a Halloween party, and I was like, I want to date him. That we were friends for a while, and then it just like happens when you least expect it.
Yeah. For those of you guys who don't know, if you follow me on Twitter or Snapchat, you know that I get myself into boy drama quite often. I get really excited over like straight guys, and then get my heart hurt for no reason when I had no chance in the first place. And I have a very bad knack at this. But recently, however, I've been getting myself involved with a lot of like guys who are kind of on the DL or are more like closeted and not really comfortable with their sexuality, but at the same time like still are talking to me, which is fine, but at the same time it's like it's a lot to deal with, and it's something that's very hard for me just because like I'm so open and comfortable with myself. It's totally okay, but it's frustrating for me at the same time, and it's something that I don't really know how to handle. Amanda and I have had so many like late night, like 2-hour-long FaceTime calls where she's just like, listen James, get your shit together, but like, oh my god, she's been like my savior
just
for so
because
much of this
it's
stuff.
really not your fault. Like, I mean, you have to keep yourself guarded, right? And it's hard because you want to believe that someone's nice, and they're so nice at first and everything's great. You're like, how could it go wrong?
Right.
And then they're immature, or I mean, I can't relate to the closet thing, obviously, because I haven't been with that, but I just have one of my best friends, and he deals with that too, and it just sucks because it's like, okay, well then what are you doing? Like, I'm not something you can hide.
Right.
Like, if you're with me, you're with me. Like, I want a normal relationship, and you deserve that. But you deserve so much better, and like I've told you, like it'll weed out all the bad ones that try to waste your time. But when I first moved to LA, I didn't go on a date for a while. I think I only went on a couple dates, and they were not good. And it was just like, I wish I could like write a book or like do like storytime videos on all the stuff that would happen.
What's
Guys
stopping
just suck. I don't know.
How many views that would get?
I know, but I feel like a lot of them still watch my stuff, which is super weird. I don't get them. It's like they don't want you, but then they don't want you to move on. Everything works out for a reason, though. When I look at all the relationships that work out, I'm like, ew, no, I'm happy that it didn't work out.
That's been the same thing with me every time I've like gotten into like a weird thing where I've like called you at like 3 a.m. being like, I'm gonna like cry over this guy. It's like my life is so hard.
The world is
and, like,
ending.
a week later, I'm like, oh my god, thank God I got out of that so quickly.
I know. It's almost like you have rose-colored glasses on or something because they seem so amazing, and you put them on a pedestal, and then you get out and you're like, no, I'm popping. To
contour Amanda's face today, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Palette, my holy grail, and my Morphe M405 brush. For the first time ever, if you want to get money off your order at Morphe Brushes, you can use code James or code Amanda for 10% off.
So what's the tea? What's the new boys?
Oh my god. Well, I just got back from Playlist in Orlando, which you should have went to, by the way. I'm crushing on like a million different people right now. That's the tea. But I'm trying to keep these ones like on the DL, like very, very like, just like let it happen naturally if it's supposed to happen, and don't if it's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? Like clearly in the past, me being like overexcited and like getting my hopes up really quickly has not worked out at all.
You're the prize. You just have to keep it like I'm the prize.
Yeah, see, this is why I go to this.
Once you give them
help.
the control, it's like they know it. I don't know what it is. They love the chase, and then once they know that they have you, they're like, play games.
See, because the thing is for me, I like the chase. Like that's me. Like I'm very like competitive. Like I like a good challenge and stuff. So like that's what gets me, and then it fucks me over every single time.
Do you feel like whenever you're talking to someone, like they know you like them, like you're very open about it?
Yeah, I'm like very flirtatious.
No, whoever has the power wins. So you have to keep the power.
I like flirting though. I was like thinking about this a few days ago. My flirting is so like strange. Like I'll be talking to some guy and he'll like say something nice and I'll be like, haha, like I hate you so much, die. But like that in my language, that's like I want you to make out with me like more than anything in the entire world. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. It's probably so ugly. I don't even know. We're gonna let Amanda's face bake for a few minutes now, and while we do that, we're gonna move right on to the eyebrows. Those are a pair of brows right there. Yes. Like I feel like there are so few of us who like
How big? Mine have been growing recently.
I love my thick brows.
I want them thicker.
Really?
I love thick brows.
Me too.
You can do so much with them, right?
I feel like my forehead is so big too, it also like helps
Same,
balance them out.
same.
Yes, come on, 5-head team. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a cut crease liner situation here on Amanda, so we're gonna be starting off with the Morphe 35O palette, and once again, code James or code Amanda for 10% off.
This palette's a bomb.
So good. It's like the holy grail Morphe palette. I'm gonna start off by grabbing this liner brush from the Morphe Rose Gold collection and dip into this warm brown shade right up in here. So Amanda's lid space is very, very similar to mine in the fact that we both have pretty straight brow shapes and not much like lid when you actually open your eye. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a low cut crease here, but that's totally okay and it will definitely look bomb regardless. There just won't be a lot of like space to blend, but we're gonna make it work as always. I'm next gonna grab this Morphe R39 brush and dip into this light orange shade right here, and I'm gonna blend out that line a little bit. How do you do your cut creases? Do you like start off by blending a lot together, then deepening, and then cutting it with concealer?
Yeah, usually I'll blend everything and then I'll go in with like paint pot or concealer and then carve it out.
Okay, because I do my cut creases in a really, really different way. I will actually like start off by drawing the bottom line and then just blend upwards. Which I've never seen anybody else do it that way, but I feel like that gives me like a really, really clean
That's smart.
crease. I don't know. If you're definitely like wanting to do more cut creases, you should try it out and let me know like how it works.
Yeah, with the angled brush first.
Yeah, that's what's always worked for me. I like that technique like really, really well. I'm next gonna grab my Morphe M213 and dip into this warm dark brown shade in the bottom. I'm gonna use this to deepen up the crease line. I'm now just gonna grab this Anastasia A4 brush and a little bit more of that Shape Tape Concealer just to carve out the crease. This is also why I like starting out with that line rather than just like putting color on there and then cutting it later, because this kind of like gives you a guide of where to like cut the concealer as well. It's like the crease is basically just there. You just need to clean it up, I guess.
Do you always do your face before eyes?
Yes. Do you do it the other way around?
I used to, but now I'm kind of switching a little bit.
To face first? There was a big, did you see the debate about this on Twitter
So
a few
I was
days
about
ago?
to say, it was like yesterday, the day before, it was everyone like popping off about it.
Everyone was so mad. I was like, guys,
It's
it's never that deep. Like we all do makeup in our own ways. Like it's okay to have a different opinion.
People were literally saying that some people like only Instagram people do it this way, artists do it this way.
I'm like, girl,
you need to chill.
It's really like never ever
No.
ever that serious. Like when was makeup ever
Makeup
that deep?
police was like out.
Makeup police was literally like, arresting everybody. I was like, girl, just put on your products and as long as you look bomb at the end of the day,
Exactly.
that's all that matters.
Exactly.
We want to do a cool little liner pop on Amanda's eyes, and I want to do a chartreuse for this. And this is inspired by Barbara Kell on Instagram. She's like one of my all-time favorite artists.
We love her.
She did a chartreuse liner. I don't have a chartreuse anything actually, so I'm gonna be using the Anastasia lip palette. I'm gonna mix together the yellow shade with just a tiny little dab of the blue to make a chartreuse liner. I'm gonna use this liquid liner brush just to sketch in a liner. This is not as bright as we wanted. I kind of wanted like more of a neon situation. So we're gonna try to set it with a little bit of eyeshadow after, but we're just gonna sketch in this liner first and see how it looks. We were just talking about how I was having some bad liner days recently, and I'm about to do some liquid liner on Amanda, so please pray for me. But we're going to be using the MAC Rapid Black penultimate eyeliner. That's a mouthful. That's what we're gonna be using.
I've never used this one.
Me either.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. Going back on the 35, I'm gonna pick up my R39. Again, I'm gonna dip into the same warm brown shade. And I'm just gonna really, really lightly dust this on Amanda's under eyes. Grabbing a dark brown shade in my M213, I'm going to smoke out the wing just the slightest bit, pulling this out from the outer corner. So when I'm blending this, I am going right over the bottom edge of the wing, blending that black into the brown and then into the orange to kind of create a smoked out effect on the bottom of the wing. We want the top of the wing to be obviously like super defined and cut because it's a cut crease, but then we want the bottom to be like really, really smoky and not defined. Next, I'm just gonna grab a black single shadow. For this one, I'm just using my one from Anastasia in my custom palette and my Morphe M212, and I'm just going to darken up the wing and the smoked out bottom wing. And I am hugging this right up to the lash line as well. For lashes today, is it really a James Charles video if we don't use the House Lashes Iconics? I always use these when I'm doing cut creases. I feel like they just frame the eye really, really well when it comes to a cut crease, just because like they have the outer part is a lot longer. I don't know, I just really like these lashes.
I like how they're like spidery too, like they're different lengths, so it just looks, adds so much dimension.
It really does.
Have you tried Goddess?
No.
Those are my favorite now. The band's a lot more flexible.
I'm of course gonna grab my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and pop this onto the upper lashes now to mix the two lashes together. All right guys, and those are both eyes all complete. We're now gonna move on to the glow, and for glow today, I'm using the Over Highlighter in Rodeo Drive. This is like my all-time favorite gold highlighter, and I feel like gold will suit this look probably very, very well. I'm next gonna grab my Morphe M31 brush and that same highlighter to snatch Amanda's nose. As our last and final touch, I'm gonna go with the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dolce K. And to finish this look off, we're gonna use the Morphe Prep and Set Setting Spray. One last time, code James or code Amanda. All right guys, and that is the completed look over on Sister Amanda. I absolutely love how it turned out. We came up with this like cut crease, neon, almost neon.
Thank you so much for doing it. It looks so good. It's not like anything I've ever done. When you said you want to do this, I was like, okay, I trust you. And it's just like, I could do anything. It's grocery store, natural, like for school, you know.
I honestly really like it. I probably will end up doing it later on this week for my own Instagram.
It looks so good.
I really like how this turned out. If you guys enjoyed this video with Amanda, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe if you have not already. I post videos 2 times a week on Mondays and Fridays, and I would love to have you join the sisterhood. If you enjoyed me and Amanda together, please make sure to go check out the video we did on her channel. We're about to take all of this beautiful makeup off after pictures, of course, and do the 5-minute makeup challenge. Will we look good? No.
It's gonna be amazing.
Will I look, okay, maybe you will look good.
No, it's gonna be
Let me
amazing.
speak for myself here, I am gonna look bad. But definitely go check out the video we did on her channel. If you'd like to follow me on my makeup journey, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both just James Charles. And my Snapchat and You Now for more behind the scenes stuff are James Charles, the extra S after Charles. If you'd like to follow Amanda, search Amanda Ensing, Queen of YouTube. She's the most beautiful girl ever, and like I said before, she's one of my closest friends. We've been together for so much. She's helped me
We finally got to film together,
I
right?
know. She's helped me through so many emotionally hard times, and this girl always just has such a positive outlook on life. I always am so inspired by her. So definitely go check her out if you have not already. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!